I actually just like don't understand men and how their brains work sometimes because today I was just minding my own business and this guy comes up to me and he's like, I just wanted to say that you are so elegant. You are such a natural beauty. Yeah, I think that a woman can take one look at me and be like, that's fake. My jawline cost $10,000. Okay. My lips are clearly fucking done. My hair is $2,000. My lashes are $200 every 2 weeks. I don't understand. Like, this is how much I can raise my eyebrows. And for some reason, and I get it all the time, men are like, you really have enough makeup on to season a fuck. And men are just like, you are just, they don't make them like you these days.
That's why I posted this video, guys. Honestly, even I couldn't tell. I thought her lips, eyelashes and hair, yeah, was fake. But nothing else. I thought maybe she had some surgery on her nose because it's too pointy. But that's it. This is what happens when young women do plastic surgery, good plastic surgery. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. That's why most men can't tell it that she has done plastic surgery.
Yes, they do. They make him down at Matty's Medi Spa, okay, with a needle and a scalpel. A week ago, I got liposuction on my double chin. I had my face repeatedly electrocuted on purpose. I paid to do that, to look nice. There is literally no part of my face, apart from my eyeballs and my nose, that hasn't been customized. Every section of my face has been lightly kissed by the touch of a needle or a scalpel. And if you asked any man how much she had done, they'd go, oh, I don't know, maybe her lashes aren't real. I used to be fat and ugly. I used to be a big fat fatty McFatty boom boom fatty boom bar. And one thing I've noticed since moving back to Australia is that I've been seeing people that I haven't seen in like 7 years or some shit, 10 years, like since high school and stuff. And one thing that I've noticed is that some people, men, they'll be like, you're actually really funny. Like, you're actually really funny. And I'll be like, nothing's changed. I have always been like this. I have actually always been like this. The only difference now is that you see me as less of an annoyance because I'm attractive.
Why is that a shocker? Of course, men will treat you differently the more beautiful you are. Of course, it's always been like this. Why is anybody shocked about this?
You ever watch those videos on TikTok that talk about how men behave when they're not interested in you? And then realise that they've described how every single man has treated you in the past. And then quickly realise that no man has ever been interested in you.
I have never had anything long term. I'm a problem.
No.
I'm the problem.
No, it can't be you. You're a queen. You go, girl.
I'll be brutally honest here and say that I've been rejected so many times in my life that it's not even funny. And I've handled it absolutely poorly. I handled it so poorly because I seriously did not know how to handle rejection.
I keep telling you guys. Women are shy too. Women are afraid of rejection. So why do you think it's good that a woman can come up to you and ask for your number? Why do you think that's good? Oh, you don't want to do anything and just women come up to you and ask you out. Why isn't she afraid of rejection? Oh, because she has a list of men that she asked. She's so comfortable with asking men out because she has a high body count. Why do you think this is a good idea? You're shy. You're afraid of being called a creep. You don't want to get rejected. So why do you think a girl has no problem like that? Why? Because she's been on so many dates and she's been with so many men that she feels comfortable. That's why I'm telling you guys, you need to understand the meaning behind everything. Don't just take things at face value.
I am not the girl that you can save for later. A lot of men like to do that, like, oh, I'm gonna come back for you. No.
If you're seeing a guy and your friends don't like him, stop telling your friends. Shh, you need to move in secret.
One time this guy told me, I don't want to hurt you. Like, I just don't want to hurt you. Like, I'm not ready for... Babe, you can't hurt me. Okay, somebody beat you to that a long time ago. Okay, trust me, there's a wall up. You gotta break down the wall, babe.
Yeah, she's already alpha widowed and she thinks of a guy even when she's with you, and she will always think about that guy, the one that got away. You're not her first thought.
The most vicious thing I've ever told an ex. I
Okay.
said, for the rest of your life, when you're on top of a bitch, you have to wonder if she follows me.
Is she famous? I don't even know who she is, really.
He's not texting you because he doesn't want to. He's not
Yeah.
asking you out on a proper date because he doesn't want to. He's not consistent with you because you're not a priority to him. He's not
True.
actually too busy. He's just too busy for you. He's not actually mysterious. He just doesn't want to talk to you. He's not taking it slow. He just doesn't want to commit to you. And it's not even that he doesn't want a relationship. He just doesn't want one with
you.
He's not coming back because he misses you. He's coming back because he knows he has access to you.
Now just think about it, guys. It would be so easy if all women understood this. It would be so easy, but they overanalyze everything. Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he say this? And they overanalyze everything. If he didn't do something, if he didn't call, he doesn't like you. That's it. Don't try to overcomplicate. Oh, he doesn't have time for me. Oh, this and that. No, he's not that into you. It's so easy. It's so easy.
20s and you are dating an older guy, you should not be falling in love with his personality, who he is, his potential. You fall in love with his pockets. You should be using all the older guys that come for you. You need to be using them to build your life.
I went on a date with this guy and he told me that every date he goes on, it feels like he's on an interview.
True.
And honestly, stop asking them those questions of what their intentions are and all those interview questions. They're just going to lie to you anyways to get what they want. Allow them to reveal themselves over time.
I can give the same advice for women. If you just let them talk and you just listen, believe me, they will reveal everything about their ex, about their body count, about what they like, everything. You just stay there, listen, and say yes, nod your head. That's it. That's all you have to do.
I wouldn't say I have a type, but the last two guys I dated were convinced that the $sign went after the number, and I think that says a little bit more about me than them.
Probably the biggest wake-up call that I ever had was when someone told me that you can tell how much you love yourself by the partner you choose.
I used to always be in my masculine energy because I was always dating these guys that were like bitches, just little bitches. Like guys, if they got a flat tire on the side of the road, they ask me how to change it, right? And I'd be like,
I've seen guys like this. I've seen them. I don't know what's happening, but men are becoming more and more feminine. They can't do anything.
let mama do it. But now that I am dating someone that's in their masculine energy and I get to be in my feminine energy.
Hi TikTok, I'm being a bitch right now because there's a boy at a coffee shop that's near my house I think is so cute that I literally just go to every morning just to see him, and I want to ask for his Instagram.
Now reverse the roles. There is a guy saying, I go to that coffee shop each day just to see her. Think how that sounds.
But I'm actually horrified. My friend is with me and she's like, just go talk to him. And I'm like, well, what if he says no?
What did I tell you? Women are afraid of rejection, but they only ask the guy that they really like out. So normal guys, the chances of a girl coming up to you and asking for a number are so slim. And you already know when she asks for a number what kind of woman she is.
People often ask me or are surprised when I tell them that I've never been in a relationship before. And they're like, why? Don't you want one? Like, I'm confused. It's been 21 years. Honestly, like, yeah, sure. But I don't want just some like simple everyday love. Now let me explain. I don't want some love where they just like tick all the boxes. I want like a deep soul connection where they have the same goals and excitement for life as I do. Where we get to like experience, travel the world, build multi-million-dollar businesses that inspire people.
Can you hear how ridiculous this sounds, guys? She thinks she's so special that she will build multi-million-dollar businesses that will inspire people. So you think making money from TikTok will inspire people? This is the problem, guys. Every woman thinks she's so special. She's the one that will have everything.
Together. I want someone that stimulates me emotionally, physically, and intellectually, not just text me good morning because they're supposed to.
So I've been ghosted by my situationship. Story time.
So I've been seeing this guy for like the last 2.5 months, and we talk every single day religiously. The more and more I think about it, the more I'm realizing that it was always me actually sending the DM first. Anyways, moving on. So he needed to leave the country in order to renew.
What did I tell you? That video applies everywhere. He's just not that into you. I don't need to hear the rest of the video. I know it. I know it from the start, from the first 10 seconds. He's not that into you. He doesn't care. You're just one of many.
His visa because he's not Australian. And I knew this when we first started hanging out, so it's my fault that I caught the feels. But we went out on dates all the time. We hung out all the time. It became like a 3-date per week type of thing. And you know the 3-date rule, right? Once it becomes more than 3 dates, you're basically dating. Or
That's not the rule. No man thinks that. No man.
maybe I was just in the wrong mindset around that. So anyways, he leaves the country and we talked for the first 24 hours that he's left, and now I haven't heard from him. And he's
Of course, because he has back home another woman. That's why. And he's meeting up with that woman. He doesn't want to talk to you. He's not that into you. He doesn't care. It's so simple, guys. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Just think about how she overcomplicates everything.
watching all my stories, so that makes me kind of concerned. And people are like, yeah, probably he's just busy, you know, he's trying to renew his visa, he's just busy. We are all on our phones. I think this whole we're too busy is just a load of BS.
Anyone else feel like they're being absolutely trolled by the dating apps at the moment? Not just one of them, but literally every single one of them. Like, what's the point of liking me and then not replying when I bother to message you?
Because men in general like a lot of women's profiles. They don't actually stay to look on each profile like for a minute or two and see your bio or whatever. He just swipes. And now that you've matched with him, he already matched with 10 other women that are more attractive than you. So why would he respond? It's so easy. Why don't women understand it? We are not complicated. It's so easy. Why didn't he do that? He found somebody else that is more attractive. Guys, am I crazy? It's so logical.
Like, what is the point? Or messaging me, hey, and that's literally the sole purpose of the conversation. Starts and ends with hey. Like, when did this become the state of dating in 2024? Honestly, please send help.
I need someone to be like brutally honest with me because I don't know what type of energy I
am the perfect one. Okay.
giving off, but my DMs be dry. Like everybody's like, oh, you're so sweet, you're so this, you're so, but like nobody is like, oh, you're attractive or like actively like pursuing. So I'm like, what energy? I get more like attention from a person experiencing homelessness on the street than I do any other person. Like what is going on? Am I giving taken? Is that like, am I giving taken? Is that the issue? I don't think it is.
Ma'am, if in order to answer that, I will need to see your Instagram.
I don't know what it is, but like, what's going on? Like, I need like answers. Like, I need somebody to tell me what energy am I giving? Like, how do I fix this? Because I feel like
I need to see your Instagram. Otherwise, I don't know what's the problem. Because even if you don't like her personality, even if it doesn't matter, even if you don't like how she dresses, how she talks, it doesn't matter. There will always be simps in women's DMs. So I really don't understand what the problem is. I don't get it. I need to see her Instagram.
spinster that's gonna be alone forever. My mom doesn't even ask me. She doesn't even say, "Oh, when you get married." She says, "If." She says, "If you get married." Like, what is going on?
I'm no expert on the male brain, but I do have a theory when it comes to men and dating
Okay.
that I think really rings true. And this is like, this theory is my Roman Empire, okay? This happened to me a few months ago in my relationship, and within the last week, this has happened. This verbatim situation has happened to 3 of my friends. So to me, my theory is proven accurate. And also,
By the way, guys, I'm telling you this right now. Your personal opinion doesn't matter. What you go through life and you experience doesn't mean that everybody is experiencing the same. I can say, in general, women like this or this, and I will get comments. No, that's not true, because I had a friend or my ex-girlfriend, she didn't like that. Your opinion doesn't matter. Just because all that your girlfriends that you dated didn't like chocolate doesn't mean that the majority of women in the world don't like chocolate.
Let's speak to the divorce rate, okay? So hear me out. My theory is the fact that men will marry the woman in front of them at the time in their life where they're the most financially confident and mentally and physically confident with themselves, their career, and everything. And I say that because last relationship.
So this is partially true, guys. If a guy isn't ready to settle down, he doesn't have his finances in order and everything in order to want to get married, it doesn't matter if the woman is perfect, she won't change him. But that doesn't mean that any woman that is in front of him then and there, he will marry, only if he's really stupid.
The best man I've ever been with. He was a walking green flag. Like, he really set the bar high for the next person to come into my life. And I have high standards. He checked all my boxes, okay? And I will never say a bad thing about that man. And my friends all were with such high quality guys too. Nothing bad. A few weeks go by, a few months, whatever. 180 changes. What happens in these guys' lives? All of these guys either had a career change or lost their job, and instantly, poof, we're out of their lives. Why? Because I feel as though men put so much of their ego into their career. They want to be the big dog. They want to be the richest in the room. And that's great. I think some men feel as though they need to be like the provider. And if they can't do that, they don't feel confident in.
Yeah, that's true. She's actually making sense, guys. I'm shocked.
Like the breadwinner, you know, but I don't care. As long as you treat me so well and treat me like the freaking princess and queen, that's.
And now she's lying. When there is money problems, she will change. She didn't have to do that before because there were no money problems, no issues with money. But when he lost his job or he changed his job and he doesn't earn as much, there will be money problems. I don't care how much in love you are. You still need food. You still need certain things to make a relationship work. If you don't have money, it doesn't work. Believe me, I've been there.
All that I care for. I feel like as women, we like to feel nurtured and cared for when we're going through that tough transition in life, whether it is losing a job or just having some trouble in your life. You like to have a relationship to lean on, whereas men, they don't want it. It's almost like they shut everything out, and then when their life feels complete and happy, that's when they want to add a woman into it.
Do you think there will be a time where you will no longer find content like this to comment before you retire? No. As long as there are women that think like this, and there will always be, you will never run out of content. Even if they block TikTok in the USA, they will find other methods. They will use VPNs. They will do something. There will be another app that will let you connect to TikTok, that will let you bypass all the restrictions. There will be something. There will always be something. So, no, I'm not afraid of that. Okay, the next question. How do I fake being the bad boy since I have all the nice guy syndrome traits, but no advantages at all? Sight. But what do I do for the need for human affection? You can't be the bad boy if you're the nice guy. That's the problem. You can try to fake it, but what happens? You start to have feelings for that woman. And then all your nice guy traits come to the surface and she will leave. She won't like you anymore. Why? Because you've changed. She was interested in the bad boy, but now you're not the bad boy anymore. Plus, you can't be the bad boy if you don't have experiences with women. Lots and lots of experiences. Why? Because the bad boys know that they don't need this woman and this woman and this woman, because there will always be a next one and the next one and the next one. But you have a scarcity mindset and you think, oh, well, what happens if she leaves? I won't find another woman. And your emotions get involved and you fall in love, and all the traits that nice guys have come to the surface. You can't fake that. I once was the nice guy. I'm not the nice guy anymore. I haven't been the nice guy in years and years and years. I couldn't even fake it if I wanted to because I don't care. That's the problem. You care too much. I really don't care. I would block women like this. I didn't care. Oh, I didn't like something about you. Red flag. Block. On to the next. I didn't care. I would talk to 10 women at once. I really didn't care. That's your problem. You care too much. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.